Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles, and it's all up next.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and to lead them, the second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Hurts. To the end zone, touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Give him 3 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Up to the 20.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Taken at about the 36. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and he'll bring the football out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they're going to To throw again on second down. Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Hurts. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 62 yards. And the Chiefs have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 2nd down and 4. Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. He'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Now Mahomes. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Now, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Then we hit 3 in a row. Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw again. And this is